We all love FAQs and updates, but sometimes Games Workshop gets it wrong and errors sneak into those documents also. A prime example of this is in the most recent Games Workshop FAQ and errata in September, where a whole bunch of Ironjawz were updated, the new Ardboys are in there, the new bosses are in there, and some errors got in. The Ardboy boss with sticker and Ardboy big boss, they've been shipped with wrong rune marks. And for several months now, there's been a healthy-ish debate in the community as to what's actually correct. I've got events coming up soon at Warhammer World, and these remark confusions are actually important for how the Ardboy bosses function. So I asked them a question, and I got an answer. So now I'll be able to share with you exactly which remarks these fighters should have, and which abilities they should be able to use. First up, here is the answer that I got. They are saying that for this event, the Ardboy with sticker, you need to remove the Icon Bearer rune mark and replace the Brute rune mark with the Bulwark. For the Ardboy Big Boss, you have to give this fighter the Icon Bearer rune mark in addition to the other two. What does this mean? It means that the Ardboy Boss with sticker will now correctly have the rune mark to use Shield Smash, and the Ardboy Big Boss will also have the Icon Bearer rune mark, which gives it that Shield Smash synergy. The more important thing probably is that the Ardboy Boss with sticker has lost the Brute rune mark, which means that it is no longer able to use Umesin. This probably was just a big oversight by Games Workshop. A number of players were trying to play it so that Ardboy Boss would be able to use Umesin with the Shield Smash, or maybe with some combination of that and the Bulwark rune mark to be able to use all the abilities. That's basically not how it's happening, and that's how it's going to be played. Those fixed updated fighters I've now put up on the screen here, so you'll be able to use them in your games with confidence that it's basically been supported by a Games Workshop run event. Now, they did say that though the updates have been checked and approved by the WARCRY rules team, they should not be classed as 100% official errata to the rules update documents, and only as an event-specific ruling. They say that for casual games, other events, and etc., you should just assume that the two profiles in the document are correct as written. I understand this, the reason being that for people who have not gone to this event and got this specific email from Games Workshop, it's a bit much just to go to a pickup game where your opponent is expecting to use their fighters in one way and going, aha, you're not able to use that because of this one rule in a place that you haven't necessarily seen. So this is the kind of thing that I would expect to be incorporated in the next FAQ update whenever it comes. I'm expecting sometime in April, around about 6 months from the last one. So that's something we're going to see in there. But in the meanwhile, this is the ruling as given by Warhammer World, backed up by the WARCRY rules team. So this is really what you guys should be using. In the meanwhile, if you do have some more questions about the WARCRY rules in general, if you've got any FAQs that you want addressed or any erratas, there is an official channel for you to go through that. You can email the guys at warcryfaq@gamesworkshopplc.com, or if you have questions about events specifically, the kind of events they run, the format of the events, and specific rulings for events, you can get in touch with the guys at Warhammer World Events at gamesworkshopplc.com. Also, it's something that I would encourage people to do if you have any questions like that. It shows that WARCRY is being played. It shows that people do have questions about the game, and the more stuff that they get really gives more impetus and helps raise the profile of the game in general and gives Games Workshop an idea on exactly how it's being played. That's it for today, only a very quick one. If you've got any questions of your own, you can put them in the comments and I will help in the best ways that I can to try and answer those rules questions. As always, if you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. But for me for today, that's the end of the video. As always, I've been Itan, and this has been Off Mental Musings, and we will see you next time.